About a year ago, I got the Canon 70 to 200 millimeter 2.8 lens to pair with my Panasonic GH5 and my Metabones Ultra. And I want to give you guys a little rundown on what I think about this lens. I've been shooting with it a lot more lately, and all these shots you're looking at now are using this lens and my Panasonic GH5. I've got some messages from you guys asking my thoughts, so here's a quick video showing you some footage and running you through the good and the bad that I've found with this lens so far. So to start out with the good, it goes from a 2.8 all the way down to an f-stop of 2.0 when I combine this with my Metabones Ultra, which means I can shoot super early morning light or super late, open the f-stop to a 2.0 and get really crisp and clear images, not bumping my ISO up too high. So that is a huge bonus. The other thing is just how sharp this lens is in general. And by the way, I'm using version 2 of this lens. There's 2 versions. The second one is a little bit sharper. So if you're gonna get one of these lenses, I would get the version 2. Yeah, Canon makes amazing lenses, as we all know, and this one is no exception. It's so sharp. So that's another bonus there. And then just the ability to compress a landscape and get creative. That's not really unique to this lens, but this lens does do an amazing job. I love the 70 to 200 millimeter focal range, and it just allows me to shoot some really cool stuff in the big Canadian mountains while I'm out there skiing or if I'm out surfing. So those are the things I like about the lens. And now for the bad. The main thing that I don't like about this lens is how big it is and how heavy it is. So when I'm going out on a backcountry ski trip or on a surf trip, I need to think twice before bringing this thing. It is super heavy. It takes up a huge footprint in my bag as well. So it's not then necessarily a no-brainer. Once I get the lens to the location, it's a huge asset, but getting it there is a huge deterrent, mostly because of the weight. The other thing is it doesn't really work with the in-body stabilization on the GH5. So it's really hard to get stable shots. I rarely use a tripod, so I basically just use my neck strap around my shoulder, and I do my best to get stable shots using this lens and no tripod. Everything you're seeing in this video was shot with the GH5 and this lens with no tripod. So yeah, overall, would I buy it again? I would say I'm a little bit biased because I already have the Metabones adapter for Canon, so that's probably why I bought this lens. I would think twice before buying it, just in terms of the weight and the size of it. So basically, if you're willing to lug around this thing, it is a huge asset. I'm definitely gonna keep it until I can find something a little bit more compact that shoots a similar quality. I would recommend it if you're using the GH5 and have the Metabones Ultra. I mean, these images I'm showing you speak for themselves. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a background on this lens. Let me know any questions in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.